Speaking of Intel, they're having a bit of a classic Coke moment. Intel just dropped a new 200S Boost BIOS profile for their Arrow Lake CPUs, like the Core Ultra 9 285K, letting you safely overclock without killing your warranty. Early benchmarks from Der Bauer indicate that it can boost gaming performance by anywhere from 4 to 19%. But here's the twist. For laptops, most people are still buying older Raptor Lake chips, 13th and 14th gen, because they're cheaper. And on the desktop, nobody seems to give a hot gosh darn about the limited AI uses for the new chips and therefore the new chips at all.
I think that's for laptops.
Oh, for laptops. Wait, what? Why are we talking about laptops? For crying out loud. Okay, well, whatever. The point is that no one's buying Intel's latest chips. Meanwhile, CEO Lip Bhutan announced undisclosed layoffs, but prior to that, Bloomberg cited internal sources claiming as much as 20% of Intel's workforce could be laid off in an effort to drive greater simplicity, amongst other sweeping cultural changes at Intel. Intel's also facing unexpected production shortages for its older Intel 7 process node as demand for these more affordable chips continues to be strong.
20% of the workforce is like 20,000 jobs.
So, okay, some of the stuff that I had kind of put in, maybe didn't make it entirely into the doc, but basically, yeah, the Intel, right. I remember what I wanted to do. So I wanted to go on, a site like Amazon, okay? Amazon top selling CPUs, and see how deep we have to go in this list to find anyone who's buying these desktop Core Ultra 200 series chips. Is anybody buying these things? Oh, Crystal asked, what's a Coke moment? A new Coke
classic moment.
Yeah, Coke classic, new Coke. So back in, I think it was the 80s, Coke released new Coke and everyone hated it. And then they got rid of it, and they brought back Coca-Cola Classic. That's why it says classic, because that's just like what it was before or something, but also with corn syrup now. So I don't know, whatever. The point is Coke Classic, and then sales skyrocketed. So there's like kind of a conspiracy theory that they made new Coke suck on purpose so that they could increase sales of Coke Classic. I'm not sure if I subscribe to that, but...
it feels like 17D chess. I don't know.
Yep. Apparently, New Coke was terrible. I never tried it.
Let's dramatically risk the entire company for a crazy move.
Okay, so...
It happens, but damn.
Here we go. We finally reached an Intel chip at number 8. It is a 12th gen. At number 9, we have another Intel chip, a 14th gen processor. More Ryzen. We have a 13th gen at number 14th place. We have a 14th gen at 16th. We have a 14th gen at 18th. Okay, we're at number 25 is a MikroTik switch of some sort. Core Ultra 7 265K at 29th place. To be clear, they're still selling a few of these things. It's got 188 reviews, which is something. But when we compare that to, like the 1200F, a chip that clearly, used to be a little higher with 1,400 reviews. It's not a lot. It's not a lot, folks. 100 reviews on the Core Ultra 9 285K, just 37 on the 245K. Clearly, people do not care about these things. Thousands.
It's a lot of AMD at the top.
On chips that people actually buy, like the 7800X3D. Like here, let's find something. Oh wow, this is embarrassing. The 9950X. Okay, this is an almost $800 CPU. Is outselling Intel's current gen like value gaming chip, the 265K. It's not even close. That's embarrassing. More performance, with overclocking or whatever, BIOS boost, 200S boost profile. Great, but it just doesn't seem like enough. It seems like Arrow Lake is just dead in the water at this point. We're on the US site. Or I think so. Wait, did it go to .ca? I hate it when it does that.
Forces
I
you.
hate it when it does that. Yeah. No, this was my fault. I clicked the wrong thing. I did click a .ca link. That's my bad. Well, anyway, still, my point stands. All right.
Sucks to suck.
Noki asks, do you think the Ultra CPUs were made on purpose for laptops, but had to release them as desktop variants to satisfy a quota of some sort? I mean, that's basically, as far as I can tell, been what's driven Intel's CPU development since they released like Core. And that was back in like the mid 2000s, was they recognized that power efficiency was going to matter a lot. And then the only times that they have sort of deviated from that are when they like sucked and had to juice up power just to get performance decent. They've been very mobile first for 20 years.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep. Don't forget
thing.
about server. But that's the funny thing is like enthusiast desktop is this one kind of little island of not caring about power consumption in a sea
Server definitely does.
of server caring about per core power consumption a lot and mobile caring about per core power consumption a lot. So we just get whatever's kind of left over.
We're also like the worst market for them out of those three, probably, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, the most vocal and cranky and least loyal. Like you look at mobile and enterprise, right? Like they just have regular hardware refreshes that they just buy, and they don't feel like validating another vendor. I mean, that's how Intel has managed to be behind in server performance for years at this point, but still maintain greater than 50% market share until I think it was just like 1 quarter ago or something like that. There's more to it than just that, but a big part of it is once you're bought into an ecosystem, you just reorder it. You just get the new one.